What's happening, YouTube? Oh, man, I am really cracking myself up right about now. Had a really good day today. And I mean, it started off on the right foot, and usually it doesn't last, right? I mean, my Mondays are notorious for doing the roller coaster, right? Up and down. And today, not the case. And I think it's going to stay that way. I really do. At least for a while. I don't see any reason why it'll turn. I hope I didn't jinx myself again, because the last time I said that, I got a phone call from the coroner's office. Shit you not. Go look at the videos. They speak for themselves. But this time, I feel it. Change is in the air. For me, bad news is good news. And you know how I know? Aside from my hooting and hollering in that last video about being in such a good mood, check this. Earlier today, Joy and I did our usual Monday, working the good book. Awesome as always, right? And got off the phone, and I was exhausted, man, because I got up at 1 a.m. this morning. I didn't get much sleep, just one of those nights, not a lot of sleep, too much on the brain. And so when Joy and I got done working in the book, man, I was wiped, and I napped. Shit, my nap lasted for 4 hours. It was bananas how tired I was. And then I shook it off, and it was like almost noon, like 11:30 in the afternoon. I was like, I was just getting out of bed, but really I'd been up since 1 o'clock in the morning, right? So anyway, I started getting after stuff outside, working in the yard, some sunshine, watering, cleaning, you know, getting things organized to get out of here, right? So I go out front in the front yard. Same thing, move the Cadillac, tuck it away, put the cover over it, and water, and this and that. And I hear a skateboard in the distance, and I'm like, oh man, really? And I told myself, I'm not gonna trip. Just kept watering. And for some of you, when I say the skateboard's coming, you know where I'm going with this, right? And for some of you who don't, let's just say I got somebody in the neighborhood who has some issues, and him and I bumped heads on more than one occasion, right? And he rides a skateboard sometimes. So I hear the skateboard coming. I'm out front with the fucking hose in my hand, right? And I'm trying to put my finger on the fucking horns that are trying to poke out and push them back in. You know what I'm saying? Like the horn's going like this, and I'm going like this, right? Like My Favorite Martian. When homie's antennas, go look that up. My Favorite Martian, his antennas would go beep. So Johnny was pushing his little horns back in, right? Because the skateboard's coming. Where's Johnny going with this? Well, wait and see where this one goes. Woo! I had the hose in my hand, right? Skateboard's coming, hose in my hand. You know where this is going? Do you? Do you think so? Good mood. I was in a good mood. So the skateboard's coming. We make eye contact, me and my friend, and it gives me a, so I was like, okay. I gave it back to him. I was like, okay, cool. And I left it alone. Cruise by on the skateboard. I hear him kick off his board because it starts going uphill as soon as you get past my house, so no more free ride. I hear footsteps. I'm like, oh, fuck. Homie comes walking up, nose to nose. Hey, man, I know this doesn't make any difference, but I'm sorry. I said, hey, man, me too. Shook his hand. He smiled. I smiled. I said, neighbors. And I gave him the peace sign. He gave me the nod, and he walked off. You know what that was? You get what you give, man. I was in a good mood earlier today, and it stuck. When Joy and I were working in the book, we do a little prayer for each other, She says, Johnny, what do you need? And I said, I need to be happy. I'm always grouchy, man. I need to be happy. I need some balance. I said, what I really need is balance, right? I'm always too much and, you know, angry and whatever. I need to be happy, laugh and whatnot. And so Joy did a little prayer for me, and you know what? It stuck. It really did. I shit you not. I shook homie's hand right in front of the fucking house. And the funny thing was, the neighbors across the street with the kids who had the boxing match in my fucking front yard, they were over there. And I could hear them chit-chat, chit-chat. And when the skateboard came, they were watching, and it got quiet. I didn't hear no more chatter across the street where they were all sitting. And then when homie walked, and then he came back, and we did our thing, it was quiet over there. And then after homie walked away, I was finishing water, and I slowly could hear the whispers. It was pretty cute, right? Because they were watching to see if I was going to go blows with homie. And we shook up, hugged up, pieced up, whatever, right? And I'm sure they were tripping that I'm not this total fucking asshole, you know? And I'm not. I don't holler at them kids no more, and I see them all the time. But the thing is, I give everybody stink eye until you give me a reason not to. Homie gave me the nod, so I gave it back to him. If he gave me stink eye, he'd have got that too. And I hate to be that way, but too many times my kindness gets fucking taken advantage of with weakness. You feel me? And I ain't having that shit no more, so I'm a little hard sometimes when maybe I don't need to be, right? And today was a good example. Homie gave me the nod, I gave it back. He had the courage to walk up to me, put his hand out, and say sorry. That takes balls, man. It does. It fucking ain't right. And it right away I was like, cool, yeah, no worries. Squashed. Instantly. I don't want beef. I don't want to be an asshole. Whatever his shit is, if he ain't fucking getting at a girl where I gotta see it and I gotta chase him off, well, fuck it, that's his business then, right? That's how our beef started. He was getting at some girl, and I can't have that. Mama's boy. You can't fuck with somebody in my presence, right? You can't bully somebody and expect me to turn a blind eye. And I don't give a fuck who it is, what the situation, guy on guy, guy on girl, girl on girl. I don't give a fuck. Even a parent with their child, if you're getting out of control, I'm gonna say something. No child deserves to be abused, not by their fucking biological parents. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, sorry. I didn't really need to go there, but hard on the sleeve, right? Go figure. But aside from all that, great mood today. It stuck all day. Had a great exchange out front with somebody I had beef with. Now I don't have beef. So next time I see homie, peace sign, dog. I ain't gonna worry about fucking somebody popping my tires on my fucking car and shit. You feel me? So, who knows? Maybe his fam will buy my fucking spot. You never know. They got money. They got their own little business in town, I think, is my guesstimation from what I see. Trucks coming in heavy, leaving light. You know, a lot of industry in the neighborhood. What can I say? Anyway, I don't know. This is all speculation on my part. I got no fucking clue what these people do in their fucking house. And I ain't calling nobody out, and I ain't talking no shit. I'm just simply gossiping with an opinion with no motherfucking names given, so can't nobody talk no shit. I ain't fucking snitching nobody off about nothing. But there's some shit happening in the fucking hood. Popo don't give a fuck. They don't. Whatever. Like I said, today was a great day. Made peace. I'm fucking stoked. Good vibes, good mood. It's gonna stick. The house is gonna sell. Johnny's gonna get his little Misfit Island, and it's gonna be good times. That's what I'm saying. Oh shit! I gotta bring the doggies' beds back in. They're laying on the floor. You know, I'm such a softie. I spoiled the living shit out of these dogs. We go in the backyard on the deck. I drag the dog beds out there. We come in the house. I drag them back inside, drag them out, because I don't want them laying on the fucking floor. It's hard. I know. I could just imagine, man. I could just imagine. I get after my girls for licking shit off the ground. Most people don't give a fuck what their dogs eat. Eat whatever the fuck you want. Not my girls. Do you let your kids eat shit off the ground? I can't let my dogs do it. They are my kids. If you're gonna be crazy, you might as well be dog crazy, right? At least that way I don't land in the motherfucking funny farm. Oh, anyway. Just spreading some sunshine. Oof, I can't even talk. Spreading some sunshine. Soaking up this good mood, man. I don't know. Changes in the air. I think it's coming. Bad news is good news for Johnny O, because he's been prepping for this bullshit for a long time. And good news is good news for Johnny O. It's even better news for me, right? The part about bad news, it hurts my heart for the ones that aren't ready for it, for sure, because I can't help but to feel someone else's pain. So I'm fucked like that. Just saying, right? Too fucking sensitive. Are you laughing? I hope so. Hope you had a good day. Feeling a little chatty, right? I got done doing a lot of work today and my back was a little sore, so I took my meds. Yes, I did. So I'm a little, 420. What can I say? I'll cop to it when I'm fucking stoned in a heartbeat, right? It goes away when I go away. Like I said, I was going to go away. It was going to go away on 420 and I punked out. I did. I bitched out. That phone call from the corner, I always got a fucking excuse, man. Kiss my ass. Ain't nobody perfect, but you know what? Tell you what, for fucking damn near 60, I got a 4-pack. I didn't get my 6-pack like I wanted, but I'm still working on that. I will have my 6-pack. Taking longer than I wanted it to. No excuses. Just gonna tighten it up and get it done. And the nice thing is, the longer it takes me to get there, the longer it's gonna stick, right? It becomes a lifestyle. And that's what it feels like now, right? I'm comfortable with eating when I'm hungry and when I'm hungry only, and eating something that nourishes me. It doesn't get me off, right? I'm not eating motherfucking cheesecake. I just watched a commercial for Sonic or some shit, right? And it's some kind of ice cream cheesecake fucking blended up bullshit, right? And they're like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. The fucked up thing is, the two people in the commercial, I'm just saying, right? Who's their target audience? People that could stand to lose weight, they're trying to get you to go gain weight, man. It's the same thing about hating. Your babies don't learn how to hate about skin color unless they hear it from you, or they hear it from the TV, or they hear it at school, or they hear it from their classmates, right? You don't get born a hater. You don't. Right? You don't get born into bad eating habits. It's learned behavior, right? You're eating that shit and getting huge because you don't feel good. Same reason I smoke weed, right? It's to even out. A lot of people get off on food. I used to. Sure, fuck yeah, I could medicate the shit out of myself with Oreo cookies till I gave myself a bellyache, right? Lame. Lame. At the end of the day, you gotta stare your fucking demon in the grill and say, fuck you. You do. And once you've done that a couple times, it starts to stick, and then you start to laugh, and you're like, oh fuck, the thing ain't real anyway, it's all up here. Let it go, let it be. Peace be with you, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm in a cocky mood, and sorry about all the F-bombs, but this is good F-bomb stuff. It's not bad. It's bad for YouTube because they just, once again, Johnny's channel just sucks, man, and I'm a little fussy about it, I gotta admit. I don't know why, but it's because I see such potential right now. and it's starting to crack off. I'm going to be on property soon, and so now I really want YouTube to do good. Now I care more than I used to. Before this, like I used to say, YouTube was my shrink, right? Well, I don't want it to be my shrink anymore. I don't want to shrink anymore. I don't want to need a shrink anymore. That's my point. I don't want to need to smoke weed anymore either. I should say, I want to be able to wake up in the morning and not even think about smoking weed. How about that? Because the day is golden and there's nothing that's got me fussy enough to want to go get stoned so I could take the edge off, right? Because I'm all fussy and aggro and whatever. No more crutches, right? You know, I've been getting back into my workouts good again with this fasting thing behind me and got a little more energy and all that kind of stuff, and so I'm just gonna ride that all summer long, man. I'm looking forward to this summer. I think it's hard times. I think September comes and we're in deep doo-doo. That's my opinion. If not sooner. I don't know. But I'm happy. I'm stoked. Inflation just means my silver goes through the roof. Inflation means this house goes up. And where I'm moving, property values there don't fluctuate a lot. It's too cold. They pretty much are what they are. I don't think they move too much, 5% much, one way or the other. Because the environment is such that, you know, there's just not a lot of folk that want to live there. And one town that I'm looking at, the population is shrinking. It's an old-timey town, and the old-timies are passing, and nobody's moving in, and the population in this one town that I'm looking at is shrinking. So, if I don't get the spot I'm looking at right now, which my gut tells me it's mine. I'm not getting my hopes up, but my gut tells me it's mine. I think this house. I didn't get no phone calls on the house today. I'm a little surprised, but I'm not a bit discouraged. I will. I have a feeling too. It'll be the first phone call I get will be the person that buys this place. We'll find out. You'll find out when I find out. You know this. I can't keep my mouth shut. Anyway, I'm gonna get off the gadget, drink my coffees, cuddle with the doggies, chillax, unwind from a long good day. Wish you all the best. Go love on each other. Brother's keeper. Woo, woo, woo. Be a good neighbor, man. Right? My little beef with this kid in the hood, I'm glad we squashed it. Right? I'm gonna try to throw some good looks at these kids across the street too. Right? I'll be the one to make the first move. Since homie did it to me, shows me I should be doing it for these kids out here. I'm gonna give them the peace sign or whatever and blah blah blah. Cause they've been cool, they've been quiet. They're kids, right? They're just like a dog barking. A kid's just being a kid. Dog's just being a dog. I'm just a grouchy old fuck that needs to be on some property by itself. Everybody in this neighborhood are normal. I'm the fucking odd man out, right? I get it. I'm quick to be honest about some shit, right? When I'm enlightened. All right, I've stretched this ending out long enough. Much love and respect always. We'll talk soon.